Hi, my name is Paul Horn. I'm a probate attorney. I'm also a CPA. So I'm here to tell you about my 3-hour probate training class for realtors. So on the board, it's a summary of what my class is all about. Here we go. So this is the probate process timeline. Let's say as an example, once an individual files a probate petition, by 6 weeks later, I have a court date. About 2-3 weeks later, I get letters. Letters is very, very important. Letter tells you full authority or limited authority. Letters when you can start your escrow, period. Okay, open escrow immediately once you get letters. After letters are issued, we have something called inventory and appraisal. Inventory appraisal is very important to you because something called a 90% value rule. If it's limited authority, you must sell it for at least 90% of what the probate referee says it's worth. Then we're going to talk about Proposition 58. How do you use Proposition 58 to help the sons and daughter? How do you integrate it with your marketing to get probate listing? Proposition 50 essentially says, sons and daughter, if you're going to keep the house, please fill out a certain form that allows you to pay based on the old property tax, the value, okay? And then coming across the timeline, we deal with creditors, okay? And then after we deal with the creditors, we have a final court date. The final court date essentially says, hey judge, we had a house. Hey judge, we sold a house. Hey judge, we pay off all these creditors. Hey judge, now it's time to pay the probate attorneys. It's now time to give out the distribution. Okay, so that's the probate process timeline. Something very important that we get in depth. We talk about probate full authority. Probate full authority, all that means is this. Once you get a letter, it's full authority, you gave me an offer, I sent out a notice of proposed action, 15 days later, you close escrow. It's as simple as that. So you always want full authority. Probate, limited authority, and conservatorship. As a side point, conservatorship is always limited authority. In a conservatorship, someone does not have the mental capacity, aka dementia, Alzheimer's disease, okay? They're still alive, they don't have capacity, it's always limited authority. So the probate limited authority, conservatorship limited authority is step by step the same process. Here's how it works. In limited authority, I publish in the newspapers I'm going to sell a house. After publication, you give me the accepted offer. After that, I set a court date for court confirmation. During the court, the listing agent, seller agent, overbidder comes to court to bid for the house, okay? I'm going to teach you how to maximize your commission in court. Don't leave money on the table. I'm going to teach you how to do that, okay? So that is the probate process. In the beginning though, when a son and daughter walks into your office and says, I would like you to sell my house, my mom and dad passed away. The first thing you're going to do is you're going to pull up a proper profile to show how title is vested. Is it vested in mom's names alone? Is it in tenancy in common? Is it joint tenancy, community property as survivorship, LLC, corporation, or living trust? Which one is it held? We're going to get into that. I'm going to teach you something very important. For example, in joint tenancy, the surviving spouse, when she goes and sells the house, she's going to pay a lot of tax. In community property as survivorship, they don't pay any capital gain tax. Why is that? We're going to talk about this step basis. So all this we're covering in 3 hours. I hope to see you at the seminars. For date and times, all you got to do is go to learnprobate.com. Go to learnprobate.com down here, and it will give you the time and date. I hope to see you at the seminars. Bye.